There's a thing.
There's a what?
It looks not from around here. Tall, like bizarre looking. It didn't have a face. It's 8 feet tall.
Please allow the Mephits to take your belongings. One shuffles up to you and it's kind of got a bit of a bent ear.
You would do that to me.
Last night, somebody sent us into the cavern, almost to our dooms.
You see a gnomish woman. She signs, "Good morning, everyone. I am the Chancellor of the Academy. You have passed the final test. Your first ever hero points."
Why do you think that they're bad?
All I'm saying is don't take what they tell you at face value. A lizard folk woman who's wearing this sort of like florally blouse. One moment, please. Gertrude! What probably lies down there is something of great potential, great terrifying power that I would honestly rather leave alone.
Did we just tell them where something really big and dangerous was?
Next week is Orientation Week, kicking off with the Fair Day.
I don't know about you both, but I'd like to get on with the reason I came here.
It's O Week, baby!
Yeah.
Wake up, everyone!
A new O Week just dropped.
Yeah,
What? That's
Esther
nothing.
throws everyone's curtains open and it's like, it's a week, everyone.
It's O Week! Yeah, she definitely runs around and just like completely just
having
opens up everyone. I guess like over the next couple of days, I would be curious to hear like, what are you adding to your quarters? You've unpacked, I assume, and put some stuff around in your rooms, but like, are you doing anything to
Kellen's big on
personalize
pop
it?
finals.
He's what?
Big on pop finals.
Just
No, yeah, do you guys have any ideas?
Yep, I found a tank that I've put some plants in, and it's real damp in there.
Curious.
And it's just sitting on a chest of drawers that have my clothes and things, and it's just got some nice damp plants. So that's what I'm putting in my little
Yeah, we didn't
room.
See any Carafail last.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Carafail was very safe.
Yeah.
I have told Carafail all about our adventures.
Okay. Milo, are you? What does your room look like now?
Milo's room is a mess of different robes scattered all across the place. He's got a pile of rocks in one room, real nice rocks. There's a little terrarium of of different plants. I also have like a lot of different trinkets just hanging around.
Kellen actually didn't bring a lot of stuff, so like, but I think there was maybe like a little mini portrait of Bread Dad Barlin, with a little the shop has like little souvenirs, so it's got like a little souvenir from the shop.
And he's
the
signed
mill
it.
and swill.
He's signed it. Love you, son.
Love you, son.
XOB.
Yeah, and I think he has his mum's dueling sword is probably like hung above the like bed head, next to the window, on like a hook, just like scabbards hanging there. We didn't discuss this ahead of time, but I think he probably had something of his mum's from the manor that he took.
Sure. What do you think that is?
I don't know what it would be, but I think it would just be some little like just a keepsake of some variety, like a locket or a
shower loofah.
Shower loofah. No. I don't necessarily think it has to be anything like luminary sigil or anything like that. Just a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think that's just next to Bread Dad. And then there's just cushions everywhere. Like he's just bought like 40 cushions. The whole floor is cushions. The whole bed is cushions. He's like never had this many pillows.
What a plush baby.
Yeah, it's lush. It is lush in there.
Hung some drapery.
It's got like he's hung like blankets up high, so it's like it's like a pillow fort.
Mine is so Spartan compared to yours. It's the terrarium is like the only thing.
Oh, sorry, I just forgot on the windowsill. Milo has a small bowl of nuts and milk and honey and a little a little slice of bread.
Do you ever change that? Or,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, the honey's got like it's ants in it and like bugs and it's like mank.
No.
The milk is green at this
Yeah.
point.
Great, excellent, love that. Great. Well, yeah. So it is O week, and I want to fast forward to the fair day, which is kind of like the pinnacle of O week. So over the course of the week, you get taken through like tours of the academy. I won't dwell on those too much because we're going to get plenty of time to meet in each of the individual places. But you pass by the glass houses of the herbarium. You pass through the halls of the Athenaeum, which is the sort of center of academic learning. There's multiple towers where the mages practice spell casting between them.
Are there clubs?
Well, fair day. Yes, you take these tours of the academy, but fair day happens on like this grassy green outside the administration center, and a lot of the surrounding academies just sort of lights up with activity. So you see sort of market stalls lining the streets, and there's more people than you've seen at the academy to date. Here today, because a lot of the people who've been staying off campus have returned and are starting to come back in. So it is positively just vibing, and the
Positively vibing.
yeah, positively
Excellent.
vibing. And there's music. There's a grandstand with a stage, and there's a whole bunch of orcs playing like brass and strings and clarinets and like just the whole thing. And you hear like a loudspeaker say like, "Thank you and welcome the Forgelight Orchestra," and everyone cheers and and they
I am absolutely cheering, but I'm dying.
Yeah.
Claire is dying
I'll
right
take a
now.
peril point for that. And they are playing just, like really upbeat, lively music that just like carries you through the day. Around the place there are a whole bunch of offerings, I guess is the easiest way to say it. There are wagons parked around selling Minotaur energy potions, which are just handing out free.
Minotaur energy.
Yeah, Minotaur energy, just like hanging out vials and vials. But there are clubs and societies that have set up little pavilions all around the place. There's a gaming club with tables set out onto the green where there's like a whole bunch of like different board games and stuff.
Like tabletop gaming? Can we play a tabletop game in our tabletop game?
There's a bunch of people sitting around rolling dice. You see the literature club. There's a dueling club where there's students, doing both magical dueling and sword fight dueling. There's a drama club. There's an occult club with a whole bunch of shadowy figures that like are sort of like standing around in a circle.
It's the not a cult club.
Not a cult club. Yes, it is. There's a Pegasus polo club with a bunch of Pegasi
I gotta get on that Pegasus polo train.
that are sort of like stomping around and people are walking up and patting them. And there's more clubs than that. And so like I will open it up to you if you decide I want to find this club, it probably exists.
So to be clear, these are like of interest extracurriculars. This is not like sign up day for the things that you want to be good at adventure wise. This is what interests you.
This is purely like extracurricular social opportunities here. So this is the types of activities you want to do potentially on your off time at the academy.
How many clubs can we join?
You can join as many as you like, depending on your schedule. There's also like a bunch of like games and activities that are going around. You see people doing, Tug of War. There's like a shooting range where people are shooting like, cans with a crossbow. There's a whole bunch of people doing slackline between two trees. Most of them are sort of shirtless and hanging out under the shade.
Nice.
There's people like, there's like a stand where there's someone sort of nervously sitting above a pool of water as people try and guess letters. And if they fail, they fall into the water. I like to think Esther probably has like, a giant stick of like fairy floss and like has merch and everything already. She's also told you that later in the day there is an event called the Catching of the Mephits, which is basically a big event for first year students that basically you can compete in teams with to try. You seem so excited. Where basically you play tag with Mephits, and it's an age old tradition.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
But to incentivize it even further. Everything that you participate with at the fair day, you earn tickets So you get these little shiny gold tickets that come on a reel that everyone hands out to you.
Oh, don't make this a gameable system, Gianni.
And every time you, if you join a club, they'll give you a couple of tickets. If you participate in activities, they'll give you tickets. If you win, you'll get even more tickets. And the reason is because there's a big stall up in front of the administration building, which just has a whole swath of items.
Novelty keychain, 60,000 tickets.
Hanging from the shelves, and like there's a whole bunch of different things available.
Is there a giant Mephit plushie?
There is a giant Mephit plushie.
And how many tickets is it worth?
The giant Mephit plushie. Here's your list of purchasable items.
Oh my god.
So you can read through that over the course of
yeah.
today. That's all good. There's plenty of stuff there. So a giant Mephit plushie. What would that be? I would say that's probably in the. I'd say it's probably maybe like 3 tickets. It's pretty.
No, like, is there a giant? Like, you know how there's like, how there's like,
big are we talking?
like, you know how there's like, you do well at the arcade, you get the little, like, you get takeaway, or like, maybe you do really well and you get the like, I want like, you know how there's that, there's that giant one in the corner that nobody ever wins, and it's like huge.
The grand prize.
The pearly white spindle Aeon Stone.
The grand prize, aside from the pearly white spindle Aeon Stone,
Wait, what?
is a giant Mephit plushie.
Like a size category enormous.
Summon a dog companion once a week.
Wait, what?
Onyx dog figure.
Ah!
What's it worth?
It will be
12.
worth, so I'll say the giant Mephit plushie will be worth 25.
Excellent. I love a challenge.
Yep.
That lands on
No,
the side.
I'll say 20. I'll say 20.
It's the same as an Aeon Stone.
The economy in this game is going to be busted.
The ring magically conceals armor and sheathed weapons you're wearing by either turning them invisible or creating the illusion of ordinary clothes.
Ring of discretion.
Yeah, so you're like looking at like this catalog of items, and there's like a fella standing behind you. Anything catch your fancy?
Well,
like I am making eye contact with this Mephit plushie. Like,
What kind of method do you want it to be? Air, fire, earth, water, dust?
I think it's
lightning?
air, and I think it's got like that. It's got that floppy ear thing going on from like the second episode.
It's modeled after the floppy.
Yeah.
I think either I want that dog figurine, or I want the Aeon Stone, or I want both.
May I? Do you mind if I have a look at what's here as well? Flask of Fellowship.
Okay, so
4 inches.
I want to join the Dueling Club, but I also want to see if I can learn an instrument so I can join the orchestra.
You can
music club.
Flask of Fellowship, like it turns into you give someone like, hey, would you like a drink? And it's their favorite drink, no matter what it is.
I do not care. I want a
so
dog.
good. Yeah, no, doggo is a very...
But also, Aeon Stone gives you 1 HP every minute.
Tick healing? All right.
Aeon Stone.
We have to get as many tickets as possible. Team.
I don't really want to share the dog.
You don't have to share the dog, but we should work. We should pool our tickets.
Why?
Work together. Teamwork. Giant Mephit plushie, you know. Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
Oh my god.
Dueling Club, Music Club.
Okay, which one first?
Both of them.
That's not how this works. Where are we going?
They're next to each
Dueling
other.
Club.
I'm yelling at them both.
So the Julian Club is run by a halfling woman named Almeria. And she has a sharp blonde bob, and obviously being a halfling probably comes like sort of halfway up you, and sort of wears formal dueling attire, like proper button-up shirt, like a padded vest, and she's got like a dueling sword by her side.
I'm also very interested in this club as well. I just say as we go over, I'm like, oh, I didn't pick you for a duelist.
Well, it's swords, right? I've got a sword, so...
Have fun, you two.
Yes, it's a noble art, centuries old, and it's a sword. That's how it works. Yes, well done.
Welcome to the Dueling Club. It is very nice to have you here. I'm Almeria. It is a very exciting. What's your experience with swordplay?
I'm received a formal education in the ways of drooling.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Show me your draw.
I am. do I have my?
Yeah. She throws you a wooden sword.
And I go to grab it, and I want to like grab it out of the air, but I want to just grab the hilt so that the like scabbard just like slides off, and I'm just holding the sword perfectly.
You would.
I'm literally just gonna be like, and it just draws itself.
Okay, I might say that's probably actually a reflex save because you got to try and react
Grab it.
instantaneously. Yeah.
Catch it. Nope. That's what? 13.
Hero point.
Yeah.
So you grab it and like you try and like swish it, but like the sheath doesn't quite come off because you fumble it a little bit, and so it just takes like a moment of just shaking it before it just onto the ground. And she's like,
Well, that was something. Okay, interesting. Show me your grip. Okay. Show me your stance. Okay. Not bad. Strong shoulders. I like it. How about you? Experience?
Well, I've got a sword and I've hit things with it.
Oh, okay. That's I mean, that's one way to duel, for sure. Okay. Yep. Show me your draw.
So I'm going to draw my bastard sword, and
"You carry with you." Yep, cool.
which of course I carry with me.
Okay, great.
We nearly died.
Yeah, okay, yeah, excellent. No, I'm not dissing you. All right, so you draw your bastard sword, which is a very big sword.
Yep.
Just an interesting side note. Like, do people go around like armed during their nominal day to day?
I think.
Like, 'cause
Yes.
we assume that we're dressed as if we were adventurers.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If I picture a bunch of students sitting out, I'm imagining an orc with a battle axe.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of that kind of
I hadn't established that vibe yet in my head visually, and I wanted to get that read.
Yeah, no, I think like the general assumption is you're wearing your adventuring gear for the most part, unless like of course it's full,
Like, not our
full
backpack,
plate.
but-
not your back. Well, you don't need backpacks anymore because you got pockets, baby. So yeah, which you've probably used by now. So like basically you can put stuff into your cloak pockets. Like the big advantage of the cloaks is that they have these extra dimensional spaces in them, so you can put stuff.
Are they
in there.
fully cloaks of holding?
Yes, they are cloaks of holding. Yeah, and so you can.
I don't think we discussed that last episode.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Well, Esther spoke to you about the pocket dimensions.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the
Yeah.
first episode. Right.
So yes, you have pockets in your cloaks which you can draw items from as if it were a bag of holding, and it can store a reasonable amount of bulk. Obviously, you can't put like stuff that wouldn't fit into a pocket into
It
it.
has to be able to pass through the portal of the pocket.
Yeah, but things like like a tent, like that kind of stuff. Don't worry about it. Like you don't have to carry a backpack around. Most stuff you'll be able to put in there unless it's like something big.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
In that case, my dueling sword was in my cloak, and I still went for the catch anyway.
Great. Yep. So you draw your bastard sword out.
Yep. And I've got a firm, strong stance.
Yep, cool, nice and simple. Love that. So yeah, you draw it out, and she goes, "Oh, okay, intimidating. Love that. All right." And she pulled out her own dueling sword, and she goes like, "Do you wanna do a little demo between each other or against me? What do you like?"
Would you like to spar, Beatrice? It's be quite fun.
Sure. I've never.
I might just take that one for the moment. Whoa, that's heavy. Okay. And she puts it down. She gives you like a wooden carved sword.
Wooden rapier.
Yeah.
It feels like a toothpick.
Yeah, they don't let you use the real stuff straight away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
And there's a platform that she ushers a couple of other practicing students off, and she goes, "Okay, show me what you got."
PvP. PvP.
And remember, I'm not looking to see a winner here. I'm looking to see your
Form.
Your style in dueling is a respectable, very sportsmanlike art. Okay, and I expect the best display for an audience. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have a PvP.
Natural one.
Oh!
So you go first.
Yes.
I sort of very, very nimbly kind of leap up onto the platform and adopt a very formal kind of posture, trying to display the most academic version of my style that I have.
Yeah.
I have only ever hit, like, apart from, the golem, I've hit dummies, like mannequins, for practice. I've never sparred with someone, so this is very exciting. This is not me saying
You don't say that?
this.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But this is, so you have context. I'm copying you badly.
Love it.
I'm just trying to, like, I see you moving your feet and I'm like, oh.
Set and begin.
All right, I'm gonna just quickly remember how all of my shit works.
Well, Beach will be going first.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's give me time to.
What am I adding to this?
It's just a simple sword. So you would be trained. So what's your strength score?
It
it 4?
is 4.
Yeah. So 4 plus 3. Yeah. So it'd be plus 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna just
Go in.
take a big swing at you because
right.
I don't know how else to manage a little tiny one-hand wooden
And we'll go up.
toothpick.
We'll go first at 3.
That's not going to be great. That's a 13.
That will not hit.
So you dodge.
Yeah. So I'm just going to just very nimbly just kind of step to the side.
I'm going to say that I'm not. That one I wasn't like trying super hard to hit you because I'm a little bit wary I'll break you.
I'm going to lunge in for a follow-up on you. 26.
That's
What's your
disgusting.
AC?
To hit.
Yeah, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, yeah, so that'll hit.
Yeah. So that's a single hit. So that's 1 point
That's one
towards
point.
Kellen.
And then I'm going to use my dueling parry. So I return to a ready position.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit you again.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 16.
You've got 2 more actions.
I'm going to try and hit
16
you.
doesn't hit.
Oh, no, dueling parry. I have +2 to AC.
Okay. So you actually parry it with your.
Well, I wouldn't hit anyway, but yeah.
You parry it with your. dueling
Yes,
parry.
I very nimbly just sing.
Now that's -5.
It is
for the
a
second.
finesse weapon, so it would be -4 if it is a
-4.
rapier.
It's a dueling sword.
Dueling sword is also, I believe, is a finesse
cool. Yep.
weapon. Or
Well-
whatever it is, agile,
Yep.
whatever it is.
Yep.
That's still not gonna. If that was not successful on the last one, that's not gonna be
for it,
successful
though.
on that one. That's I just.
Ting, ting,
Yeah.
ting.
You're very quick.
This is my whole shtick. Speaking of shticks, that's going to be 6 plus 7, so not going to do it. And I'm going to go in again. That's going to be a 9 plus 7 minus 4, so that's not going to do it either. And then I'm going to, same thing, just so, then back up to my ready stance again.
What is that stance?
Oh, it's a defensive posture designed to ready you to parry your opponent's attacks.
Oh, cool. I just want to hit you once. No, that's not gonna.
Vent all that pent up rage.
I mean, you got other stuff you can do. You could, you don't have to fight fair.
Of course, I'm gonna fight fair.
like, you can-
Heroes fight fair.
Get in and
Teacher.
shove me, trip me. Come on, be a little sneaky.
I'm gonna try once again. What? What is you giving me 9s and 6s? But that's -8.
8.
Yeah,
So
that's.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
1 hit left.
Yeah. So I'm getting perhaps a little overconfident at Beetroot's sort of attempts. I'm going to try and do something a little flashy because I think I get a little like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
let's have
too
some
casual,
fun.
yeah.
So I'm going to try and actually tumble through Beetroot's face,
Okay.
swashbuckly style.
Yep.
So I
tumble
believe
through.
that's an acrobatics.
Acrobatics,
Yeah. That's a 14. The enemy's reflex DC.
Reflex DC, which is not enough.
I'm big.
Yeah, you're that's a bit bigger.
Yeah, you just like roll up against Beetroot's shins. What
All
can I
right,
say?
Fine. What?
What
Just like that.
was that?
Let's switch dice here. That's 15.
Nope.
All right, and then same thing. Back up again.
I believe.
Sure.
I believe.
Come on, Beetroot, give me a good smack. Oh, wow, these dice. These dice are rough.
You know what?
It's the
Fuck
pressure.
you.
It's the pressure of being on a
Amethyst
stage.
is letting you down.
I thought. Come on.
You hear us say, "Go, Beetroot, you can do it."
Esther! This is for you, Esther.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Natural 1. I like my sword is
Do
stationary.
I break my sword?
My sword
I
is-
feel like I just like smash it because I'm getting really frustrated and then I I go to like hit you, but I go like so hard.
And I just
Step out of the way and I just smash it
into
on
the
the ground. And then I'm just gonna.
I look at I'm like, oh.
So Almeria is kind of like, great. That was something.
That was something. Hey, that was pretty good. You know, you were like, your stance wasn't terrible. I feel like with a bit of practice, you've got potential. You know.
Would you give me some pointers? You're really good at this.
Thank you. I've practiced very hard. I care a lot about it. So you know, but that was good. You know, it was fun.
Do I roll for perception to see if you're lying?
Are you lying?
I mean, I'm being generous.
Being generous. So Almeria beckons you both down to the stall again, and she says, look, normally we have a minimum requirement of entry that, you know, you can perform well in a duel. I'm really sorry, but I just don't know if you're ready yet. Because, like, you know, we take the competitions quite seriously, and you might, you know, if the team's performing, you know, you might not be able to make it. But you could come back next term.
I could give you some pointers, and we could come back again soon.
Well, you should.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to join.
Yeah.
But you know, don't let it get
I'll
you
try
down.
again later.
Yeah.
She turns to you and says, excellent display. Love to see it. Admission to all the clubs is a fee of 5 silver pieces for a membership for the term. Is that something you want to pay now, or?
What's the standard sort of time commitment for your club? Like, when do you meet?
Once a week.
Okay. All right. I'll.
And sometimes, if, you know, we're coming up to a big tournament, we might require a bit more contact hours.
Can I put my name down kind of notionally today? Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be... I'll be candid with you. This is the first club I've been to, you know, and I just want to see what's around.
I get it. Just because we're right at the entrance of the fair, everyone
No.
says we're the
Like,
first
don't get me
club.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Dueling's my thing.
Okay.
So, like...
Well, we'd love to have you if you
Well,
decide.
here's my name. Like,
Okay.
I'm thinking about
maybe
it.
this, but please come back and let us know.
Thank you. What was it? I'm sorry.
Almeria.
Thank you, Amelia.
Milo, what are you up to?
Milo's strolling over to, I guess, where there is a stage and perhaps a theatrical performance, and he's probably going to try and join the
drama club?
Yeah.
Milo's joining the drama club? I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you see... I did not expect that. You see a group of students that are currently doing a... There's one poor soul doing a terrible monologue on stage, and there is... the representative of the drama club is this Gripply student who is a frog, basically a human frog person. Their name is Rani, and they are a yellow and blue Gripply with dark spots, and they have like this kind of like ruffled shirt on with big flamboyant. What do you call them? Sleeves and a collar cuffs.
What do you call them?
Where does a king keep his armies?
Up his sleeves!
And he
We're
is
terrible people.
Yes.
gesturing like wildly like more Timothy, more, give me more. And
I must feel it.
The kid on stage is like, and then I get off the stage next. And you sidle up and go, you here?
Yes.
Drama club?
If you'll have me.
If I'll have you. Where's the conviction? Give me your soul.
Okay. And
What's your name?
my name is Milo.
Are you sure about that? You don't seem very convinced.
My name is Milo Aboldish.
Okay. Milo, why have you come to the drama club?
Because I want to tell stories as good as my nan.
Brings a tear to my eye. Get up there.
And Milo will stomp up. And he'll use a lot of his illusionary stories, illusionary magic to try and tell a story about I don't know, about a tree in a forest.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was so lonely that he just really he wanted to move so badly, and then one day he found a little gnome in the forest who just stumbled across him and was incredibly scared when he first met him, but slowly over time they got to know each other, and somehow this little gnome boy just kept on stumbling across him even if he took a different path, and then he kept on stumbling across him again and again and again until finally slowly over time they become good friends.
That's lovely. Can you give me a performance check to show me how well? And I'll give you, because you're using your illusionary magic to try and embellish it, I'll give you a +2.
All right, cool. That's a 5.
Why are we so bad at this?
You finished telling your story, this very earnest story, and I expect how you're feeling at the end of it.
Oh, he's shaken. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Ronnie sits there for a moment. What the fuck was that? I asked for drama, and you come up here and try and use some parlor tricks to try and make that dramatic?
Oh, I was actually hoping to be part of the stage crew.
Get out of here!
And there's
You
just-
don't need stage crew?
There's like a tech booth where they're like, just get up, it's here. You want to hold some lights?
Wait. These light displays. You like to do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna get better at them.
We could maybe talk about this. Okay. I look. Your acting terrible, storytelling terrible, but aesthetics, I'll pay it. It'll cost you 5 silver pieces if you want to sign up to the drama club.
All right.
And Milo, you successfully sign up to the drama club exclusively as a techie.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Okay, so we'll move through the rest. Are there any other clubs that you're interested in joining?
I want to join the music
We
club.
may not do scenes for those, but
I mean, the wit swashbuckler was going to sign up to dueling and drama, and now apparently I don't.
well, do you want to try the drama
Well,
club?
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like that's just being a copycat now.
Oh, don't.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we should.
You can hang out in a club together.
There is one other like I do kind of want to do the drama club, but there is one other club that I did want to sign up to as well. Kellen's gonna go for a wander until he can spot the sailing club,
Yacht club.
the yacht club. Not necessarily. More like. Is there anything with a bit more of a buccaneering style aesthetic?
I see. The pirate enthusiast shanty club.
Kellen.
Honestly, there's probably a sea shanty club.
Kellen absolutely will join the sea shanty club, but as somebody who has the ocean in his blood, he's not exactly the most competent on the water.
Yeah, we know about your swimming capabilities.
Yeah, and so he's like,
yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's probably not even sailing club. It's like literally swimming. Just
Swimming
trying
club?
to get better at swimming.
Okay. There's a swimming club.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah. There's no performative entry to get into swimming club. You can just sign up. They'll take all skill levels.
They're like, can you swim? Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, cool. So 5 silver pieces and you can sign up to the swim club.
Yeah.
So you get 2 tickets. You will get 2 tickets for signing up to the
He
swim
will
club.
sign up to the sea shanty club and the drama club as well.
Okay. So that's 6 tickets total. It'll also set you back 15 silver pieces.
I don't know how much money I have, but I assume I have that much
Please
money.
keep track because it's important.
Okay, well, I will keep track of that
I
from
want to
this
sign
point
up to the
onwards.
music club.
Music
I
club.
also
Yeah.
want to sign up to the music club.
Okay. So the music club is run by a small shoonie named Crotchet, and they ask if you have an instrument that you can play already, or if you want to hire one of the school ones.
Can I hire a drum?
A drum.
I would like to hire a flute.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say that the there's probably an additional cost to hire an instrument each term with the club.
So
So
I want to make sure that I'm in the music club before I hire an instrument.
yeah, I guess you'd probably need some talent to play. Yeah, okay. So
Why
yeah,
are these just places where I can't learn things? I want to learn things.
yeah, give me a performance check.
I'm going to try to do a fascinating performance.
Oh, what's that?
Where if I succeed against their will DC, I can fascinate one observer for 1 round.
Okay, will DC. Yeah.
Am I performing alongside? This is a duo.
I mean, are you doing it as a duo? You tell me.
I also have fascinating performance. So,
Yeah.
but the music's not my
you
thing.
want.
I cannot wait for the musical episode.
And a 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and I start attempting to drum. Please, come on, buddy, come on.
Yeah, likewise.
You have rolled a 5, like 8 out of 10
I have not
rolls.
rolled over. No, I rolled a 112.
But like in that combat, like almost every second roll was a 5.
Yep,
What is it?
that's an 8.
Milo, what did you get?
I got a 12. This is not the strong shoots.
Tell me about your performance.
First years, give us a break.
Tell me about your performance. I think,
I'm really nervous.
Milo, are you playing a tune that you know or try to know?
Just off the dome of his head. We're gonna travel to the place that we travel to. It's gonna be the place that we travel to along the way that we travel to.
Esther goes, I know this one.
Yeah, Esther and I are just like bopping along in the crowd.
Theme song to the campaign. Cool. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. The crotchet gives you a triangle and goes, more your size, maybe.
Okay. Do I need a roll again?
No. Just
Smash the triangle.
They're very politely insinuating that like you can't play the drums, but we'll work on it. How about that? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. And you can make your payments and sign up to the music club. There's more clubs that you can sign up to. There's also activities and games. At the end of in the afternoon, there'll be the catching of the methods.
Yeah, I don't know how many clubs we're allowed to sign up to, but I'm going to sign up to a lot. And then
I mean, if you have the money, you can sign up to as many as you want. It will just bleed your coin.
What are the things that we can do to get tickets? Because I now need to get
Yeah.
18 tickets.
There is a shooting gallery. So yeah, think of carnival games everywhere. So there's a shooting range. There's a slackline game. There's a tug of war happening.
it
There's
was 2 tickets per club, yeah?
2 tickets per club. And there's a higher award from some of the activities.
Is the tug of war like just full brawn, like, or are there any rules allowed? Kind of tug of wars.
I mean, it's on a stage. You can try and do something shady if you want. But
I'll try tug of war.
tug of war, yeah, okay.
I'll give the slacklining a go. I also want to check out the shooting range, but I'll give the slacklining a go.
Do you want to try tug of war with us?
Oh, do you want to go to tug of war together?
I think we should.
Form a team?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I love that.
Cool.
Strongest up back. Milo, you've got this.
Yeah. No, no. I can't.
Shouldn't I be up the back?
I can't. I don't know.
I
if
don't
can
get
reach.
jokes.
You walk up to the
Oh my god, are we gonna verse?
you walk up to the tug of war stall, and already there are Pit, Juniper, and Talon as they are sort
And
of
we
like handing
stand
out
off, and there's a tumbleweed through the middle.
Hi, Juniper.
Oh, hey guys. Are you? Oh.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Don't fraternize with the enemy. This is war. It's not tug of pleasantries.
And Talon kind of like gives a smug smile, says like, "You think you could take us?"
Oh, I know we can take you.
Okay.
I think we'll do our best.
Pit says, "That's dumb.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
No, you're dumb.
Let's settle this on the battlefield."
Yeah.
So So tug of war will cost you each a silver to participate.
What's the prize?
The prize is 5 tickets each if you win, or 1 ticket if you lose each.
All right. Yeah, I'll pay a silver for a gimme.
Yeah.
Wait, then we could just play tug of
How
war
many silvers
18
do-
times.
Only play it once.
I have 3 gold pieces to throw away. We could just
I've got
get 30
6.
tickets. Yeah.
The inflation has made the price much higher.
It's a once per deal. Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a fake mustache.
Minor illusion.
Yeah.
Hey, no, we want all the students to have a chance to play tug of war. Okay, so take it easy.
Is that the no fireballs guy?
No, I'm his brother. I love fireballs.
What I hate is deception on the battlefield.
Yeah. I'm all about honor, no fireballs. I mean, I don't know. Let's go. And the six of you prepare on stage with your hands gripped onto the rope. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to basically make 3 rolls against a static DC. The number that I get that are over the DC will be then what you have to beat. If it's neutral, no progress. If you get over it,
literally who rolls the most successes.
Who rolls the most successes out of all 3 of you?
What are we rolling?
You are rolling athletics to use your pure strength.
Let's do this.
And the first to 3 points.
Thanks, Milo.
You're welcome.
The first to 3 points wins.
So it's different. All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly roll mine.
Do you want other dice?
No,
Okay.
they will do what I want them to do.
So Juniper and Talon try and like pull on the rope against you as soon as the gun, I guess, the whistle goes.
It's a prestidigitation, like
pew pew, and they try and like struggling. You can see Juniper and Talon like struggling to get footing, and then Pit just like grabs the rope and Pit gets a critical success, whereas the other two do not. So they score 2 points.
Okay, what's our
for this
DC?
round? It's 15. So you have to beat 15.
Oh, that was a 13 and then it went to 2.
19.
Oh, that's 3.
We got 1 success.
But
You got
No, don't cheat.
Milo's gonna cheat.
oh, fuck yeah, of course Milo's going to fucking cheat. Hell yeah.
I hate this. Why am I on
if
your
Milo
team?
wasn't, I was.
So Milo is going to have a vine sneak up through his pants and then around his waist.
Phrasing?
And then the vine is going to, through his sleeve, wrap around and then tug.
And it's like anchored to the ground.
So this is casting
sneakily.
Tanglefoot to...
Okay, does that have a somatic component?
Yeah, let's double check that.
Let's look at the...
Because you will need to take your hands off the rope in order to cast that.
Somatic verbal.
Somatic verbal.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will let you to take your hands off the rope, incurring a -1 penalty, then make a sleight of hand check to try and not have anyone notice the vines. If you succeed, I'll give you 2 points back.
Okay. So now I'm rolling...
There's no downside though because we've lost either way. So we got 1 success as it stands.
Well, you'll go down to 0 successes.
and they'll have 2, so they'll be 2 points up on us.
They'll be 2 points up on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whereas currently they're 1 point up on you.
Okay.
Do
So...
it. Risk it for the
Yeah,
biscuit.
cool. So what am I...
Both of you.
What am I rolling?
Sorry, it's a thievery.
Thievery.
Sorry, thievery. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Second edition, everybody. Second edition.
Technically not how this works, but this is just how I'm going to roll it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're playing Tug of War.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Tried and true feature of the Pathfinder 2e system.
So that is a 15.
15, that is just enough.
Oh, okay.
So you...
That's 3 total, right?
So you get 2 and you get 1, so that's 3 total. So it's a net 1 advantage to you. So you managed to pull it.
I don't
one
notice.
step.
I'm like, wow, Milo, you're chunky.
So
How long does that last?
It technically it's used to immobilize a creature for 1 round.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm
So
kind of
you use it to
spinning
basically root
Anchor
yourself,
yourself, yeah.
into the ground.
Yeah. So Milo quickly spits in his hands and like grabs back onto the rope and then just have the Tanglefoot vine just go through his clothes and go through the sleeve and mobilize him to the rope and then like pretty much anchor him.
Yeah. Cool. So yes, that'll be a net 2 to them and 3 to you. So it's a net 1 towards you. So
Excellent.
You
Well,
progress.
one up.
You
All
progress
right.
the way. Okay. So they go. That's 1. It's not 1. That's not 1. So they only get 1 this round.
All right, let's do it.
Natural 20!
Yes, that's good because I got a 21.
I got an 18.
That's
4. So the 3 of you just seize.
Yes!
So I think the moment of surprise, because Pit takes a moment to like pull you, and then you all go like, "Ugh." Milo panics, casts a spell, quickly grabs on, and then like the three of them seem a bit like confused because they were like winning a second
then we
ago.
just go like-
and then caught off guard, the three of you just they all come tumbling, crashing to the ground.
We're competent at something, and it means nothing.
Everyone in the crowd starts to cheer as the three of you let go of the rope, and the person running the game is like, "Oh, very well done." Wait, nope.
It was
Oh, very well done.
That's it. Yeah, it was no fireballs, cousin.
No fireballs. Here, very well done. And he comes down and gives you all 5 tickets each.
Excellent.
And
Milo, you are like stocky. I had no idea.
When adrenaline gets pumping.
Yeah, you should join
You
the
did real
wrestling club.
good. You're really strong.
Thanks. Ow.
Just like laughs really hard on the back. I was in front, so I didn't notice.
Juniper comes over. Well played. You deserve to win that one. That was you were really strong. Well done. And the other two are just kind of.
Hey,
That was a really good match.
was a really
I'm glad
good
we all
effort.
did our best.
it was a really good
Shakes your hand.
second best effort from all of you.
I feel bad about this. Bye.
No, that was to town.
Oh, okay.
Also to Pit. So, just to recap one more time, who was dumb?
It's still you. No. Shut up. No, you.
What other activities can we
Shooting
do?
range. Shooting range.
Shooting range. So there's shooting range, slackline, and a strange spelling game with someone falling into water. But you can decide and go have a look at that if
I
you
was
want.
very tempted by the slacklining, but as we've established, I'm sort of a bit of a dead eye, So,
I don't know what's wrong with your eyes.
that was actually quite funny. And then I just walk off.
Wait, so slacklining is something that we can do as well for points. Look,
Yep.
I don't like
Acrobatic.
taking my shirt off, so.
acrobatics. I mean, I can definitely strip down to my
I mean,
muscly.
you don't have to take your shirt off. But if you've got a tee on, a
I do.
singlet, that
I
you can,
absolutely
that
do
you can
have
get
a
down to.
singlet on, and everyone
Down to your
gets
muscle
to
shirt.
see my.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Beetroot
Beautiful.
flexes.
Hang on. Does
Beautiful
the
violet
singlet have a
muscles.
wet patch?
No,
Yeah, is Caravel with you?
Caravel is absolutely not with me.
Okay.
He's
Just chilling at home.
very happily in his little terrarium.
Yeah.
Haven't met anyone who I feel I would like to introduce Caravel to yet.
Yeah.
That's the nicest way you've thrown shade at the both of us since we got here. Just OOC, that hurt me a little. But I get it.
You don't get it yet.
No, I know.
You
I
don't
can't
get
tell
it
if
yet.
your characters like each other or hate each other.
I am frustrated by the cheating. Not that I saw the cheating.
You don't know. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Beetroot is having a
which
conflict.
make a call. Which you probably have time for one more activity.
Shooting range for me.
slacklining for me.
Mal's gonna go get a snack
I
Aw.
love
Hell
that.
yeah.
love
and
that for
cheer
you.
on his friends.
Nice. What kind of snack do you want? Because there are lots of
Minotaur brand.
Minotaur energy drinks available that are thrust at you in every
Oh
single
god,
direction.
yeah.
There's also these two groups that keep handing you pamphlets about their unions.
But Milo's gonna get as much swag as he can possibly get.
Yeah, you get like a tote bag.
hound.
Yeah.
I love
There's
it.
just like a montage of Milo just getting like more and more merch, just like tote bags, like
T-shirts.
books, t-shirts, caps,
just like pens from everywhere.
pens everywhere. There's two union parties, Galvanize and Energize. They're both slightly
God.
different shades of orange.
God, that's
Wood.
that
Yeah.
hurt me.
Yep.
That hurt me so much.
Welcome to uni, baby.
Oh God.
And they're all trying to get you on side and tell you about their policies for the cafeteria.
One side said there's support free lunches, the other wants an unlimited drinks refills.
Yeah.
Puppies on exam days.
Yeah, puppies on exam days. That is the talking point of the town.
Do you carry all this merch like on you, proudly displaying it? Because
yeah.
like you have cloaks of holding, but it's like no. People gotta know I got the swag.
You got to
I
rep.
can't, like, if it's in there, like, I'm gonna, like, one day in adventure pull out, like, a tote pen and just,
Hey, you always pull out the tote pen you need.
yeah.
Okay, so so you get some stuff. I'll say just because you're going and like energizing and getting a bunch of stuff and whatnot, I'll say that like in the next activity that you do, which is probably going to be the catching the methods, I'll give you just a +1. Just
because I'm juiced up.
Doping
because you are
over here.
because you are having the best
On the
time.
performance enhancing substance. Fun.
Yeah. Cool. So let's go shooting range quick. So there are 3 targets in the shooting range, each at an increasing distance. You can get 1 ticket if you knock the first one down. You'll get 2 tickets if you knock the second one down. You'll get 4 tickets if you can knock the furthest one down. They hand you just like just a very simple, crude crossbow.
And I'm gonna like do the like carnival thing of like making sure the sights aren't like crooked, like you know, like the classic carnival game thing.
Yeah.
That's cocked. I need a flatter surface to roll on. First one's an 18.
18. That'll do it. Thunk. And it knocks it down. And he goes, "Oh, hey, big spender, let's go."
All right, I'm going again. That one is a 23.
Shit. Yeah, the second one, easy, right in the middle. And the furthest one is like a league back, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
no, come back.
Why?
And the dice is a league gone.
There's a bit of a crowd watching you now, seeing you.
That's
ace
just
the
me
first 2
fumbling
shots.
to load the like last
Oh,
arrow.
sorry.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
How embarrassing.
Come on, stop rolling in the middle. There we go. That's a 17.
No.
Oh,
Bolt goes sailing past thunk, into the back wall. Bad luck there, friends. You look like you had some good form, but unfortunately, maybe next term. Well, you still get a payout of 2 tickets. And
hang on, wasn't it 1 and then 2?
no, you knock 2 targets, so you get 2.
Oh,
It's 1 if you get the first target, 2 if you get the second target, 4 if
All
you
right.
It's not cumulative.
Yeah. Sorry, yes, it's not cumulative, I should specify.
Yeah.
Yes, that'll also cost you 1 silver piece. And then Slackline. Yep. So there is an array of increasing slacklines of slightly increasing height. So if you can make it across 1, again, same deal, 1 ticket. If you make it across 2, you'll get 2. If you make it across all 3, you'll get 4 tickets.
how are we supposed to get 20?
And there's a guy like, seeing this like, all right, let's see what you got.
You know what they say? Can you hack the Slack? Let's see you do.
I hate that.
Do we say that?
Do we say that?
Hey Jim, do we say that?
I'm just gonna start. What am I doing?
so,
Acrobatics, athletics.
Yeah, so acrobatics to balance. So you step out onto a small platform. The first one is just over it's a foot off the ground from some plush grass.
Yep.
So you can hopefully easily walk across. So yeah, roll an acrobatics check. So you step out onto it.
Yeah.
High roll for Claire.
Finally got a high roll. We got a 23.
So you quite quickly spring across. The second one is slightly high, and this one's like starts to edge out over onto some gravel.
That's
Still
a
good.
21.
21, yeah. And the last one, the highest, goes out across a small pond.
A flaming pit of lava.
A flaming pit of snakes.
Yay, I like snakes. Just reminds me of my auntie. That's a 19.
You were so close. You walk across, and just at the end, you start to.
I'm gonna make a dive as if my balance is like going off and I'm like right at the end.
Okay, I'll allow it. Make a reflex save to grab an edge.
All right. That's a 21.
Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, you dive, you just clutch onto the edge and heave yourself up onto it. And
Everyone's like,
everyone's like but
And everyone gets to see my amazing muscles.
your amazing like band
triceps
muscles.
and
Yeah.
biceps and
Yeah.
all sorts of seps.
All the sets, the whole set. You stand up, and the guy standing down, but he's like, "Hey, that was pretty good. You know,
That's some
you had us in the
fun
first half, but look, you pulled it through. All right," and gives you 4 tickets as a result. That brings us to the event of the day, which is an opportunity to get more tickets. So
Okay,
don't
good.
worry. Which is the catching of the methods. So as the day wears on, is there anything else you'd like to do around the markets as you're going around and doing.
I think yeah, we'd probably also get some food.
Yeah,
and,
get
like,
a
hang
snack.
out, and check in with like Celine and Robin and see what they're up to.
Yeah, Robin is hanging out with the occult club. So
Yeah, of course,
Robin
of
is a
course.
member of the occult, or the not a cult club.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like kind of give them a bit of a like friendly wave as I go by. See what they say.
They're wearing.
I'm sure they're like very
They're wearing
serious.
like a shrouded cowl and like face.
Hey,
paint.
Robin!
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
Sorry, it's terrible to be existing next to you.
Not bad. Okay,
Yeah,
that's okay.
not my thing, but have a good day.
I appreciate the effort.
Do I recognize any of the stuff that they have at their not a cult club?
Yeah, I was about to ask too.
Not a cult club. Okay. You can both make an occult check, actually.
Would that be religion?
No, there's occultism.
Oh, occultism.
Yeah.
No, which I did not put anything in. 12.
That's a 24.
I'll give you a +2 just because of experience. So 22,
24.
24. Holy dooly.
Yep.
You realize that the not occult club has a lot of useless trinkets. They are set up the wrong way. They have arranged them incorrectly. They are saying the wrong chants at the wrong time, and it's almost like very like it's all performative. Like there isn't actually they're not doing the rituals properly.
Is it like
I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
do I see any face symbology?
I don't think Fae specifically.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you might want to try a different club. This group in particular, at its current stage, is not in a Fae era.
Yeah.
They're,
Can I just-
they're not going through a Fae
Yeah,
phase.
if I know some of the
A
trinkets, can I just like,
phase.
but Milo's just gonna burst in and be like, no, please don't put that way. That has to go upright.
No,
and
no,
you need-"
no. I think it's better if it goes that way, actually. Yeah. I think they've got done a really good
There's
job
like
with
an
that.
hourglass with
No,
like skulls on it
pretty
that
sure.
starts to like tick down in sand as you've just tilted it over.
Yep, I think it's fine as it is, Milo. Let's go this way.
So
Methods.
brings us to the catching of the methods. The crowd gathers around, and all of the new admission of the students. This is an exclusive event for new admissions. It's basically your real rite of passage on your first fair day. And what you see is all the students have come together, and then there's a whole bunch of little methods that are each holding like a little flag, and they are kind of like playing with each other, and they're like running around and playing tag as they sort of get ready for everyone to come and assemble. And the dean is actually standing over like at the far side of the field, kind of like watching with interest, as though like this is kind of a big enough event that the dean comes and watches as well. But the event kicks off with Conrad stepping up, and he goes, "All right, everyone, very exciting. The catching of the methods, as everyone knows, is one of the most anticipated events of the year. So, all of our new students, congratulations, all of you, very excited to have you all here, are going to try their best to catch their set of methods. So each of you can form teams of 3, and you will each have 3 methods that your team can catch. They will be released, and you will need to pursue them through the market grounds and through the academy grounds, and try and catch them within a certain time. Every method that you seize will give each of your team members 4 tickets. So you can earn up to 12 tickets each by catching all of these methods. Now,
Does that bring me to 25? It absolutely does. Exactly.
I'm going to have to jump into meta here. So
Yeah.
this is going to run similar to a chase sequence. So
Oh yes. I'm so hoping this would be how it plays out.
there are 3 methods on your team. As you sort of like form rank, the 3 methods sort of sit in front of you. They are.
Is one of them the one with the lopia?
Do you want it to be?
Yes.
Yes, one of them is one with the lopia.
What kind of question is that? Of course we want it to be.
Do we recognize what type of methods they are?
They are all air methods.
Yeah. Of course.
They're like, they seem to be the main ones around. The other ones you have seen, but they seem to be performing more specialized tasks. So
Other functions,
the fire
yeah.
methods have been going around lighting all the lanterns each night. They go around.
Water
and turn
methods have
everything.
little like plumbers' hats and plungers.
Yeah, they clear out through all the pipes. You see them coming out of sinks sometimes and, running things.
Just to go to pour like your water in the morning. It's like, sorry, carry on. I'll go to the other one.
And the three methods in front of you are kind of going, just like sort of, they know what they're up
I'm
to.
staring
and they're,
them down.
they're each
Yeah.
like carrying like a little like red flag that they're waving in front of you. And so here's what will happen. Basically, they will run and get a head start on you, and then each of you will, or the three of you will follow as part of the chase. You will encounter obstacles along the way, which you will need to overcome.
So fucking ready.
Each one, you'll have an opportunity to do different things to try and navigate the obstacles to get around. And this is kind of like, it's a little bit gamey, but I encourage you to sort of, try and find narrative ways. I'll give you two options, but you can also come up with your own. If you succeed at those checks, you'll earn points basically, or progress points for every 5 progress points you make. So if you, every time you hit 5 progress points, you will catch a method. So you need to basically reach 15 in order to catch all 3. I will just basically give you, just so you kind of know how much room to have you work with, there are 6 obstacles that you encounter, each offering you the chance to get 3 potentially more if you crit succeed on your checks.
So we have a budget of 3 failures.
You have 3 failures, but you can also make it up with crit successes
Successes.
in later rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't realize I was going to burn my hero points on getting a plushie today, but here we are.
So just to recap, you'll encounter obstacles. You can make a check basically to try and get around the obstacle. Every check that you succeed, you'll get 1 point. If you critically succeed, you'll get 2 points. And for every 5 points you get cumulatively, you will catch up to one of the methods and be able to seize it. All good?
Ready to go.
Clear?
Kellen throws the admittedly not as amassed collection as Milo's, throws the stuff on the ground and pulls out, I don't know, it's the literature club's free t-shirt so giving away, just tears it into a headband and ties it up and it's let's do this. Just literally just
you see
throws his cloak off and he's just
Talon and Pitt and Juniper down the line a little bit eyeing you off as well. Juniper gives you a thumbs up.
I give a thumbs up back.
And
I run over and I go, here, for good luck. And I revert another section and tie it on Juniper, so Juniper also has a headband. And then I run back over and I'm like,
That's really cute.
Conrad raises a illusory gun.
a prestidigitation.
Pew pew into the air. So it's like a firecracker. And he holds it up in the air and goes, on your marks, get set. Bananas. Sorry. Just classic
Trick
prank.
as
I'm
old
not
as
doing that
time.
one. Okay. No, it's for reals this time. Okay. On your marks, set, go. And he cracks the firecracker. And the methods suddenly just ahead of you. They were, a few yards ahead of you. And immediately they get lost in the crowd of the market that's surrounding you.
Sprinting.
So your first obstacle is the crowd. So you can either make an acrobatics or athletics check to try and weave and push through, or you can use a society check to try and follow the flow of the crowd and kind of know where people are.
I will absolutely be using an athletics check
I will be
to
rolling
barrel my way through.
acrobatics. I'm literally just leaping past people and spinning and ducking and weaving.
Yeah,
All right.
great.
I'm going to cast society check.
Gonna cast
Cast
society check.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll a society check.
Yeah, roll a society check.
Yeah, we're indeed. Was that leading into a spell?
No, I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Yes.
It's all worth it. It's all made up to this point.
I got an 18 on my acrobatics.
Okay, so acrobatics, so that's 1 point. That's 2 points for your natural 20.
What'd you get in your society?
I got 20 unnatural society. Unnatural 20.
Holy dooly, you guys, those are some good rolls.
4 successes?
So that's 4 successes
Yes!
already. Holy crap. So, so you all manage to get your way through the crowd.
I am barreling.
Yeah, you see the tail end of some episodes that go, and they start to move past.
I'm just like giving them the stink eye as I tumble through the air.
And they speed through, and they pass over the Dueling Club stage where there are two students casting spells at each other, and there's lightning and shields going up as they're doing some sort of demonstration, and the methods go straight through. So to get around the Dueling Club, you either have to make a diplomacy check to try and call them to stop and let you go through, or you can use an acrobatics to try and jump through the spells that are being
Acrobatics. Come on.
No. Hey,
I'm gonna take this. Oh, yeah.
Hey. It would still only be a fail, though,
Yeah.
which is not going to... But it will be a neg-2.
So a critical failure means you slow down the team, which is going to be a -1 progress.
We are committed to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to catch the method. I get it. Cool. All right. First hero point, burnt of the game. Yeah. Look,
Yes.
a noble cause, honestly. I'm here for it. Okay, so that's a net 0 from Beetroot.
Diplomacy. That is a 16.
16, cool. So you call out, and I'll add that to whatever efforts you are. So
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? I'll try and make them silent.
Yeah. No. I'm going to, as I'm running up, do my best imitation of the no fireballs guy right as someone's about to cast.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All done. Yep,
Yeah.
cool. Give me...
Hey! No fireballs!
I'll say that's probably a performance, actually, instead of a diplomacy, because you're trying to imitate.
All right. That's a 10. I rolled a 4.
Nope. So you kind of go, hey, no fireballs.
You know what? I'm going to need it later.
Okay. You succeed on your diplomacy check, and so you both call out, and just the kerfuffle of that makes them stop and go what? And
So we don't gain ground, but we don't lose ground.
no, but you gain 1 point because you got a success.
Yeah.
That means we got 1.
Yeah, which means that you manage to get through. You don't, because and Kellen has to basically grab you and pull
I
you
feel
up
like
as
I
you
got
fumble.
both spells, whatever they were, at the same time.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, so natural 1, the spells.
But I did use my hero point, so it's not.
It's not a critical failure. Okay, you're right, but I will singe you with a
Yeah.
with a
You get a little
fireball.
Can I
your
be singed
eyebrows.
on one side and slimed on the other?
Yeah, you get slimed. So I'll say that you are, for the next roll, you'll take a -1. I'll just say, because you're sickened as you get covered in slime.
Ooh.
Punish people for
right.
doing badly. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the game we play.
Welcome to school. You dive through after you call the stop, and you manage to just grab onto the leg of the method, and it goes and sort of sits down on the ground and holds out its flag, and you manage to grab it, and then it goes and flies off into the air once more.
Thank you.
But there are two still
Yeah.
ahead.
All right.
The two ahead of you start to move through some of the other stalls, and now they're hiding amongst the game tables of the game club. And you see a familiar face of the goblin who you encountered that fateful night at the Fainting Fawn, who robbed you, let's be frank. And they seem to be running the gaming club, and they are sort of walking around, and there's a whole bunch of people playing games at the different tables, but the methods are running underneath the legs of the tables. So as you sort of approach and trying to find a way through, you can either make a perception check to try and find where they're hiding and make your way through, or you can use a survival check to try and figure out where the exits are from the tables to try and cut them off.
All right, I'm going to use my perception.
I will also use perception.
So you all drop under the tables trying to spot where they are.
21.
20!
Another natural 20!
Are you kidding us? Go, Claire, go! So is that a 20, a 1, and a 20?
Yes!
Oh my fucking god.
What is happening?
Look, you're fine now. I forgive you.
You've redeemed yourself, Dice.
Boom and bust.
I got a 21. Unnatural.
Unnatural, yeah.
I'll use perception. Oh. That is 22.
22, groovy. So yes, the three of you all drop down. You all see them like basically moving between the legs and just sort of like shimmying between. But Beetroot, you spot like where they're heading towards, and so you can make an effort and like cruise past.
As I run past, I like spin the roulette table on the way through.
All blacks, okay. Everyone gets paid out. The method ahead of you just escapes your grasp as you like grasp after it, but like you all manage to get out. The tables get bumped as you move out through. Cool, which means you then move out onto an empty span of grass where there's half a dozen Pegasi meandering around, sort of like grazing on grass. There are people patting them, and as the methods zip through, they send a little out, and they the Pegasi go, "What the fuck?" And start to like shimmy and stomp, and there's a bit of a
Kick
ruckus.
their rear legs.
And very gently kick their legs out. But as the methods move past, you now have to contend with a sort of restless group of Pegasi as they're sort of stomping and moving around. So you can make a performance check to try and make them clear out of the way by, hollering and hooting, or you can try and use nature to calm the horses, the Pegasi, down.
I'm actually going to cast a spell. I'm going to use my focus spell, which is Warped Terrain.
Okay.
And I am going to hopefully cast the illusionary spell to warp the terrain and get them scared enough of the unsteady ground to flock away.
Okay.
You're trying to like just basically do the like disturb the birds so they take off.
Yeah, fly away. Yep.
So that range is 60 feet, area 5 foot burst or more. Illusionary hazards that cover all surfaces in the area, typically on the ground.
Any creature moving through the
they have a
illusion
save?
treats the squares as difficult terrain.
A creature can attempt to disbelieve the effect as normal after using a seek action or otherwise spending actions interacting with
Okay, well, they won't be spending any actions, so I guess it'll affect them just straight away, which is great. So, they start to like go like, what the fuck? and start to get a bit unsettled as the ground sort of shakes and grows beneath them. Some of them will clear out of the way as they sort of fly away off into the sky, which gives you a clear way through. Beetroot, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to try and perform because nature's not.
I'm also going to do that. So should we do something together in tandem? Should we be like,
Corral them somewhere?
or should we make ourselves appear like big together and like try and scare them off?
I think I would be like clapping in their faces to try and like get them to just like big and clapping.
Yeah, let's we're just like we're fucking waving,
you're being
hand
as
waving,
noisy as you
big
can.
noise
Yeah,
as possible.
cool. Give me a performance check. Yeah.
9.
22.
22, nice. So that's a total of 2 for you and you.
we get another method?
You manage to, as the Pegasi start to take off from your spell, one of them gets like cut off from the buffeting wind that's throwing this method into a spiral, and you manage to seize it out of the air. And I'll let you grab this one, and you can grab
Dive over a Pegasus and just grab it.
Yep, grab the last flag.
And as I grab it, I go.
Very nice. That then takes us. So you manage to make it past the Pegasi, and you hear the sort of stable master go, "My Pegasi!" as they try and get them to land again as they fly off. Then the methods like take a side street. The single method remaining take a side street, and you see that it comes up to the fence from the back of the administration building, and there is the secretary or the receptionist that you encountered before, locking up the gate from behind, and the method zips in through as they seal the gate shut onto the administration building premises, and the lizard folk woman locks the gate and turns around and starts to walk away. She wasn't Gertrude. Gertrude was the lady she was talking to.
We never saw Gertrude's
We never met
face.
Gertrude.
Yeah. So you need to get through this gate. It's quite tall. You could try and find a way to get over it if you have the means. However, you probably have to try and get the key to lock it. So you can try and sleight of hand as you run up to steal the key and unlock the gate, or you can try and use a deception check to distract the woman so that you can try and get past her.
Should we use some teamwork?
Yeah.
I can thievery.
Yep, I can be distracting.
Likewise.
So, or I can be the runner, basically, if you want. So, what's the plan?
Well, I think my thievery is best.
Then, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to try and I'm probably just going to try and scale over the top, just as a backup.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do you want to
seem like
try
you've got it.
deception first, and then I'll try thievery. If you do well at that, then I can hopefully do well.
Shall I just roll my acrobatics?
Yeah.
Separately?
We'll be in athletics because you are climbing.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Technically, my athletics is better than my thievery, but I don't know how hard the.
I can tell you now, it is a lot harder to scale this fence than it
Cool.
will be to try and find a way through it.
Well, that is a 22.
You know, friend, that just does.
All right, so you try to distract her.
Yeah, what I am going to do specifically is I am going to cast Illusionary Disguise and then disguise myself as Gertrude, I guess.
You don't know what Gertrude
No,
looks
I was like, I'm going
Illusionary
to...
Disguise doesn't you disguise as a specific person.
It does
anyway.
give me +4 to deception though if I... Well, I'm just disguising my uniform is what I'm...
Okay.
Trying to look like a staff
I'm trying
member.
to look like a staff
like
member.
a staff member. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. What are you approaching her? Like,
Yeah.
what do you do after that? I guess because I guess I'll discount the difficulty on it because of that move, but it won't get you anywhere.
I'm just gonna dip into a quick corner, cast Illusionary disguise myself as a staff member, and then come out hurriedly running and say, "Oh, excuse me, locking up. Just sorry, I've forgotten something." And I'm trying to do a Gertrude voice, I guess.
Gertrude's voice specifically.
Or just that.
No, that
style.
sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah,
now I think
give
about
me a deception check. To
Sound like your best office worker.
it. Yeah. Excuse me, kind sir, I need to get in here, ma'am. Fuck.
The 9 to 5 is a grind, and I have left my bag inside.
There's a lot going on here.
You would do that, wouldn't you? Just as I've locked up.
Yep. All right. Cool. So that is 16 plus 2, so that's 18.
That is just not enough.
Kidding me? Let me double check.
So she seems a bit like thrown out, and she goes, "What on earth are you talking about? I have never seen you before."
While she's distracted,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and steal the keys, I guess. If she has she already locked it?
She's put the key on her belt as
Cool.
she starts to walk away. So I think the order of event is Milo goes up to her, does this weird like performance, and then like the two of you like slip past behind. Kellen just vaults over, and you
Yeah, I like scrabble up and over.
yeah.
That's a unnatural 20 to steal the key.
Oof,
Unnatural,
just got it.
but
So you
yeah.
managed to slip the key as you walk past and like get Milo as well, and then so she like goes, "How strange," and starts to turn and walk back down the alleyway, and you can follow in afterwards.
We're on 3, I think, now, right?
Yes, you are 3.
Yeah.
Just before,
Yeah.
like, she just be like, "Oh, it's a trick. Happy orientation week."
So, it's just a prank, bro.
Scallywags! I'll get you. You see the method.
I scrabble over and I land, and then I look back and the gate opens, and I'm like, oh, god damn it. I just keep running.
The method scales up the side of the administration building and just up some windowsills and manages to make it onto the roof and starts to run across the rooftop of it. There's a fire escape to get up there, and so you can head up and to follow it, I will give you the opportunity to try and use an acrobatics check to try and balance across the rooftops to follow it, or a perception check to try and figure out where it's going to get stuck so that you can try and cut it off.
Can I, like, is there anything I could shoot to block its progress? Because I do have my loose boots crossbow.
Wait, did you steal the crossbow from the...
Oh, no, that's
You
right.
don't have your crossbow.
No,
yeah.
I keep forgetting.
We've done this. We've done this whole bit.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm just going to use acrobatics. to
I'm
leap.
also acrobatics.
Yep, cool. Milo?
Can I cast ghost sounds to try and trick the method into thinking we are from a specific place and try and corral him to somewhere a bit more convenient for us.
Yeah, sure.
Finally, ghost sound being used for its intended purpose.
think he's from over here.
So what? So that's what you're saying?
Yeah, like quick. I think he's coming from this way quickly. And like,
Okay. I think ghost
In
sound
method
you can't give actual like sentences. I think, but I will say that you
Make
just
the
like
sound of, like, sliding
the
roof
sound
tiles
Of,
or
the
something.
sound of dialogue, like a muffled kind of.
oh
like,
yeah, like ends
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
In the like further from the direction that
Yeah,
it's
so
running.
past it so that it sort of like stops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. And then are you just following it with
Perception.
perception? So you're trying to see it? Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll allow that and I'll make the check a bit easier for everyone else to try and chase after it. So let's go acrobatics. So you're on 3.
Net 20.
And I got a 24, so that's going to do it either way.
I got an unnatural 20 to catch it.
That is a clean sweep. Holy dooly. The 3 of you expertly triangulate around as it's been chased in. Kellen, just as everyone's like circling around the edge of this method and like, you know, the structure of these big metal pipes of this kind of like organ-like structure surrounding you now on the wall, you are circling it and you see down in the yard behind the administration building the Chancellor, and she is talking, or what seems to be talking, to an 8-foot tall being. And the two of them are standing under the shade of a tree out the back of the administration building.
And this figure looks like...
The very same. And the method's going...
While
and
that's
tries to
happening,
run away.
I'm going for
Yeah,
it because this is the one with the little loppia, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, of course that's the last one.
Of course
Yeah.
it is.
And we're up on the roof, right? And they're like a ways away down there. I just
Yeah,
see it.
they are. You will... Yeah. It's probably not worth trying to get down there.
But you two just see me just like fully like...
I don't actually even see you. I'm so focused on getting that method.
Well, Milo, you'd
Likewise.
see me like in a determined pursuit, and then like something catches my eye, and I just like skid to a stop, and I'm just like staring.
And you manage to seize the method and like you kind of like grab onto it and you slide down the roof a bit, but you manage to get a grip. And you see like the method look up and you go, and
It's
holds
okay.
out its,
And I give it a little like scritch behind its
its
ear.
leg kicks a little bit. And it
You did real good.
Not good enough. Ooh.
it goes
I love these folks.
and
guys.
the 3 of you are left standing on the
Yes!
rooftop. Yeah. Holding 3 flags.
That means I can get the Aeon Stone.
Are they still just conversing? Like, do they appear to?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just chatting.
I'm gonna try and make my way down off this rooftop as fast as possible.
Okay. Are you like trying to approach them?
I would like to sneak
Eavesdrop.
to within eavesdropping distance.
Okay.
So,
So I'll
A
give you,
level 1 going up against the Chancellor.
well, what I'm going to say is I'm going to turn to you and I'll be like, okay, I don't have time to explain, but I need you both to continue celebrating up here as loudly as possible while I jump down. Give it about 5 minutes and then meet me back in the market. I promise I'll explain everything soon.
Okay.
And then I leap off the building.
okay, you're taking the shortcut?
Yeah.
Great, because I was going to offer you 2 options. You can either scale down or
No,
you
I'm
can...
going down.
Okay, which will make you faster, but you'll have to make me a pretty good acrobatics check to try
I
and land
start
safely.
jumping up and down safely on the roof.
Tiles just slide down.
Yay! We got it! We got the last method! Oh my
did
god!
it.
I'm gonna get that Aeon Stone!
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Ah! Yes!
How many crits have we rolled in this session? Holy dooly. Fuck, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so Kellen...
We gotta get dice boxes too, by the way. Like these grooves
yeah,
of
Yeah.
for sure. We really need dice boxes.
just mercilessly
Pennies.
hawking for goods.
Sponsorship
Only-
would
Yeah,
be
if
so
only
so I like
good.
land superhero landing. It's great.
Oh my god, you do the sexy?
The sexy superhero.
You can see your butt and your boobs.
Kellen's booty is like
Yeah,
it glints in the moonlight.
yeah. You see
Polished leather pants.
the receptionist like looks out.
And then I like slink off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you roll down and then you manage to get into some bushes. Yeah. Make me a stealth check.
That is a 19.
19. Cool. So you make your way through. I guess there's probably just some bushes around that you can sort of just like dart between. just sort of slowly keep them in their vision. And you get close enough, but you don't hear any dialogue. They're not exchanging words in any way.
Can I see sign?
Yes. So she is signing. This particular link that you see, this conversation, you assume there's something telepathic happening because she's sort of she's signing sort of out of habit. But
Craquelin is just going to try and take as detailed a mental picture of the being as possible.
Yeah.
To recreate later when he has pen and paper.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'll say there's probably not much closer you can get.
No.
And within a couple of potentially minutes, maybe, that you're sort of sitting here watching, the tall figure kind of nods, and then you see it just melt away.
Just turns into
nothing.
Dust and turns into nothing.
It's not even dust. It's just it almost just takes a step back.
It's a wipe transition. And it's just gone.
Star wipe, and it's gone. Yeah. And the Chancellor marches off down the path back to the administration building.
I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then kind of move back out of the bushes, so I kind of emerge back next to the building, and then just walk as normal, cheery.
As cool and normal as possible.
Yeah, just walk over to the market square and look for these
I've
two.
made my way
Yeah,
down
and so
from the roof
at the store, how many tickets do you all have?
So
Yes.
that was 12 that we got each.
Yes, you did say 12 each.
12 each, yes.
Guess who's
On
got
top.
25?
What are you getting?
Do you have to?
Where's it going to sit? In your
What do you
room?
mean where it's going to sit? It's going to go on top of the mountain of cushions. I'm building a throne for this plush. I'm building a plush throne for my new plush friend.
Okay, excellent. I love it.
Look, I'd love that Onyx dog figurine, but Aeon Stone, baby.
You getting the Aeon Stone?
I'm getting the Aeon Stone.
Ooh, baby.
There are so many useful things on here, but I just want the plushie.
Hey, that's good. Okay, Aeon Stone.
When
Giving
I-
you an OP item to begin with. Let's go.
When I am getting the Aeon Stone, I'm looking at the Onyx figurine, and I want to ask the stall tender. That one says that you can summon a dog once a week. Are pets allowed at the academy? Would that be allowed?
Look, I don't actually really work here. I'm a contractor, you see, come in for the fair days. But look, it's come up before. Technically, you're not allowed pets on campus. If it's a familiar, it's fine. Totally legit. If you need it for magical spells and whatnot, if it's a support animal, you can also have it. But if it's just a regular pet, however, this particular item technically only lasts for a short while. It is an object, technically, and you can only use it once a week. So we just ask that you're, discreet about it, I guess, and don't use it, to piss on stuff. But
That's fair, I guess. But I'll take the Aeon Stone.
fine choice indeed. Fine choice. And they hand over a, what is it? Pearly white?
Pearly white spindle Aeon Stone.
Excellent.
So,
Amazing.
Yes, I guess we'll explore it. A quick summary is that you need to invest Aeon Stones. They are sort of these strange, mysterious shards of crystal that have existed for aeons. That when you invest them as an item, they will float around your head. And as long as they do, you will get a sort of passive benefit. So for this one, you get +1 health back every minute, which is pretty awesome.
Yep.
Didn't like what the universe decided for you just now?
Yeah. I
feel like the predictable silver
Yeah,
piece. If
one-
you want, I've got 3 more tickets as well.
What I'm gonna get is the predictable silver piece and the onyx dog figure. I just have enough for both.
Okay. Do you want to share what the? Do you just want to read the effect of each?
All right. So the predictable silver piece. It's a seemingly unremarkable weathered silver coin. It's a coin that lands on the side that you want it to.
Yeah. So you can basically.
It's a cheat coin.
Yeah. There's basically you can make an action and you can tell it which side you want it to land on, and it'll land on that side.
And Yeah, and the onyx dog figure. Summon a dog companion once per week.
Nice.
Now,
That's awesome.
could this be a riding dog?
How big a dog are you allowing?
I don't think so. I think well, I'll have to check, but it specifies, I think, what it can do. And I'm pretty sure, it's a pretty regular dog. I'm sorry.
No!
But it can be cute.
It better be cute, Gianni.
Okay. I'll make a
It
note.
better be cute. I swear to God, if it ain't cute.
Okay.
If it's like, I don't know.
Don't malign
Yeah.
dogs on
If it's a
someone might be like,
don't get downvoted to oblivion.
Do not.
all dogs are good
All
dogs.
dogs, good dogs. And Kellen buys a plushie. Gimme. So
Giant.
the three of you are
fucking-
walking back
It's
to
like
your dormitory.
it's like this big.
The three of you are walking back to your dormitory. You two have new interesting equipment. You have a little
Can I
shard crystal
keep
that's floating around your
those
head.
last 3 tickets then until next week?
If you remember that.
I certainly
sure.
will.
If we're playing this in a year's time.
Yep.
got it some over as well.
And Kellen's dragging this giant method home. And the three of you return to your dormitory, I assume.
Yeah.
Don't want to presume.
I think so. Unless there's like festivities happening in the evenings. Is there like a end of
There's
festival
probably
show?
a shindig. There's probably a
Watch a
hoedown.
fireworks display or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's
we
some
go.
firecrackers. So you enjoy the rest of the festivities for the day and head back and prepare to settle in after a week of exploration around the academy and events.
I have a question about when we're in our dorm, like our bedroom sections.
Yes.
How much noise can be heard if you've got your curtains closed?
It's very muffled. So
Excellent.
you can hear something, but it's quite
Like conversation would be almost inaudible.
yeah.
Cool.
So whispers you never.
But it's not
hear.
completely
So
sound.
I am absolutely going to tell Carafael all about my day.
Yeah, and I'm like once we all get settled in for the evening, I'm gonna be like, I think we have some things to discuss.
Like, what are we gonna name him or her?
That too. No. When we were performing the initiation, did you recall me saying I saw something in the woods?
Yeah. It wasn't from around here,
Yeah.
you said.
That was a bit of an understatement. And I saw I drew a little picture. This is
that an egg? With
it was this tall being with a round,
Egg
white head. It was very strange, not like any humanoid being I'd ever seen before. And it only appeared for a moment in the woods while we were doing the initiation. And I'd sort of forgotten about it for a little bit. And then as we were running along the rooftops, I saw one of them talking to the Chancellor. And I don't know what that means, but I'm thinking we should take Robin's advice with a little more severity from here on out. I'll try and work out what this is all about discreetly.
Well, we can all try, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't want the fact that we've seen this getting back up the chain, because I think something's going on. Because nobody else has seen any of these things or talked about them. And I saw one watching us, and then we almost died, and now one of them's talking to the Chancellor.
Well, I think we should do what heroes do, and that's solve the problems. So we need to find more information, and then we can solve the problem, right?
I think that's a good start.
Good.
And you pack up to go to sleep and prepare for the first day of classes the next morning. And that's where we'll leave tonight's episode.
We never actually addressed the Chancellor by their term of address.
Chancellor?
I was like, Your Excellency, Chancellor, Miss Fizzlebrum,
Fizzlebrow.
Wexy,
Chancellor's probably fine, right?
Fizzlebrim.
Wexo,
Wexy Dexy.
Wexley, Wexula, Dexula.
We're gonna call her mommy because we're family now. Mother.
Just try it. Just see what happens. Call the Chancellor
Mama,
mummy.
Mama Frozzy Brown.
You're gonna be
Sorry,
that
mommy.
kid, you're gonna be that kid in class that calls the teacher mum.
And then never lives it down.
Yeah.
And everyone laughs at you
Papa.
forever and ever and ever and ever, just like they'll laugh at Kellen.
Joke's on you, Milo's
Hey.
never known as mom. Never called anyone mom.
High five.
Yay. Well, that was such a sad little.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, somebody clap.
You go.
Fuck this